Hi everyone, I'm Little Miss Moffett. I am doing an unboxing of our Sonlight curriculum for this year. We run our school year from January through December, so we are about to start after Christmas. I'm so excited. We've had these boxes at our house for about a week and I haven't opened them because I wanted to record it. So, the boy is sleeping, the girls are playing, the husband is working, and I have some time. Okay, another exciting thing is I've been waiting for this curriculum since the end of October, but it was in customs jail for a month in England. They wouldn't release it because they thought I was a company. But then I contacted Sonlight and they got it released that day and it got here within 2. So I'm really excited. We ordered this a long time ago and it's currently fluffing my hair. Hold on. Yeah, so I ordered about a month and a half ago and I've been waiting to open this with you. This year we got the Advent study for Christmas. It has Jotham's Journey in it. We've been listening to someone read it online because we haven't had the book. But now we do. Magnet for my fridge. Sonlight Math number 2. This is for my 7-year-old. She's really good at math. So we kind of flew through kindergarten and first grade, and now we're in 2nd grade. Even though technically she's in 1st grade. She's good at math. Doop. Next box. And this is fun. This is a castle box. So after we get everything out of it, we can open it and the kids can color it. Thanks, Sonlight, for that extra fun features. Alrighty, so I got stuff this year for my 7-year-old, who is doing like 1st grade, 2nd grade, and then also for my 4-year-old, who's like preschool, kindergarten. The way their ages work, they're kind of on the border of each grade, so I love that about homeschooling. We can just go at their pace. Sorry, that took me a while. We can just go at their pace and it's wonderful. So like my oldest is really good at math, but she struggles with reading. So we can slow down and take our time on that while we are also powering ahead with math, which is great. We got some phonics cards. Go blend to help with blending sounds. These for the little one, so she has her own pencils. Sight word bingo, which is great. We need all the extra practice on reading that we can get. Ooh, I did get the preschool early learning supply kit because when I got the preschool stuff originally with my oldest, they didn't have this yet. And now they do, so I'm just supplementing for when number 3 gets to preschool and then number 4. We have sensory letter cards, which are pretty snazzy. Sensory number cards, they're like a sandpaper raised up feel. Colored pencils. They'll probably go to the 4-year-old. The 2-year-old is not ready for those yet. Bingo counters. A little clipboard. It's so tiny, yay! Kid-friendly scissors. Ooh, this is fun. It's a plastic knife, so they can work on cutting things like Play-Doh or, easy bread. That's a good skill they need to learn. We also have number cards with the little dots, so then they can put the dots down below to match. And then this should be our shapes and things. I haven't even checked my product list yet, so I kind of forgot what was in the boxes. it's like Christmas for me. I know, it's for my kids, but also it makes me happy. Okay, so we have shapes, lovely, pentagon, square, rectangle, circle, and so on. And they have a little holder on it so we can place it, and it also comes with the outline. So let's see if that matches. I haven't actually looked at this yet. Lovely, it's like a puzzle, so I can fit it in. That's awesome. You could also use it to trace inside or around. Very nice. Okay, so we have gotten the first grade, some of the first grade curriculum so far. When my oldest was starting kindergarten, we got the Sonlight kindergarten program, but then they kind of adjusted their ages, which I have found actually works really well for my kids. So we have some of the books for first grade already because they took them from the kindergarten curriculum and put them up into the first grade curriculum. So we won't have all the books here, but we can always go through reading lists in another video. There's Astrid the Unstoppable, Mrs. Pickle Wickle. Did you guys ever read this when you were little? Love it. Cool Beans. Oh my god, this is fun. My first Spanish board book. My oldest is doing French, so I thought I would start some Spanish with the middle. The Kitchen Madonna. Balto. Little Bear. I loved Little Bear when I was a kid. Book Uncle and Me. Sled Dog School. I feel like it's trying to tell us to go ride on sled dogs. The Cat in the Hat. Pasteur's Fight Against Microbes, EA Science. A Fly Went By. This title caught my daughter's interest. The Ordinary Princess. She was like, can we read that one before school starts? Absolutely. I can read it, word list. I can read it, book 3. The Best Trick. I can read it, book 2. And I can read it, book 1. A Big Ball of String. Put Me in the Zoo. Guys, I'm so excited for these. Oh, Before I Was Born. That's part of their God's Design for Sex series. Okay, so that's good because it gives us kind of a gauge of how much we should be going into while keeping it all for God's glory and His design. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Us born, look inside your body. Oh, yes. Why do people eat? Get ready for the code. A, B, and C. Get set, get ready, and go for the code. Those are for my 4-year-old because she seems like she's really wanting to read. She'll shout out the answers sometimes when Lydia's working on reading. So we'll just start. What makes you ill? Create a calendar because that's always fun. Intro into World Cultures, Instructor's Guide. Light and sound waves, biological features, space systems, and engineering design for science. My kids really like the science videos that Sonlight does. They're amazing. They're fun, they're informational, and I enjoy them as well. Language Arts 1. Sound all around. Light is all around us. Hooray for inventors. Discover and do. First grade experiment packets. Oh, these are more for the tiny ones. Last Stop on Market Street. That had been added, so just grabbed it. Mother Goose. It's the new one that they have for the preschool curriculum. It's so cute. All the little illustrations inside. Ooh, there's some in color. That's a good alphabet. That's nice. Oh. I got done with one side and I thought I was like done. Oh no, not yet. Reading Reflex. This is for me to learn how to teach Lydia to read better. Like, different teaching methods because I learned how to read when I was 5. So it has never been difficult for me where I need more tools in my tool bag to be able to teach her the best way for her. She's very hands-on. She's very smart, very capable. She wants things to be by the rules. So the fact that phonics rules change depending on what letters are with what in what kind of context, that bugs her. I totally get that. More paper. Explode the Code 1, 2, and 3. So these are the next step up from the Explode the Code that I'm using with number 2. This is for my oldest. That'll be great. Bears and bears, dollars and cents. Handwriting. You don't have to get handwriting as well because in the Sonlight curriculum, it's built in from day to day. But again, we need all of the extra writing, reading help we can get. So why not add everything that we can? Handwriting A. Language Arts 5-Day. This is for Lila, my number 2, so that she can go through the handwriting and activity sheets. So we might actually take 2 years, a year and a half to do this, depending on how quickly she learns how to read. But as always, I'm not pushing it. We're exploring it. First grade science experiments. That's a chunky book. That's amazing. And it's so bright. I don't know if you guys get a kick out of that as much as I do, but I love colorful things. Questions are advisors and answers. First grade readers. We might start that before January. Or just supplemental things. A Big Quiet House. I believe this is for the preschool curriculum. Also, for preschool, Sonlight didn't have an instructor's guide. They had more of like a kind of flip book. But now they have an instructor's guide, so I've gotten that so that I can structure it a bit more. Because if I have a plan of what to do, then I know what we're aiming for, what our year goal is, and then we can adjust from there. The magic school bus inside the human body. The magic school bus in the solar system. Oh, you want to look at those, Lila? And then Bill Martin Jr. Big Book of Poetry. Lila, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi.
Good job. And then these are for Lila. We're probably going to hit these up before we do the Explode the Codes. So there's the Developing Early Learner 1. Developing the Early Learner 2 and 3 and 4. And then the last one, we have a Lift the Flap engineering book. Okay, we had started to read about engineering.
Already?
You looked at it already?
Yep.
Very nice. We had started doing forces and gravity and things that move at the end of our kindergarten science, and the girls both loved it. So I'm excited that we get to go into engineering and hopefully use some simple machines and things like that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please click the subscribe button wherever it may be. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to try to be more active on here this year because I feel like there's a lot of things from the curriculum that we could dive into deeper. I just have to figure out how to get it from my iPad to YouTube faster. Does that make sense? Moms, do you ever feel like that where you start a project and then you get all of the easy parts done or the most fun parts done, and then the tech side is like, I don't want to do that. And what's wonderful is my husband is great at all those things, but he's also very busy.
Mommy.
So, Lila, can you give everyone a little wave? Say, have a great day.
Have a penguin day.
Oh, I like a penguin day. Bye.